Thanks for watching today's video. In the last video I spoke about the word of your power. I'm going to continue today with that, the word of your power. Let me take you to Matthew chapter 8, where Jesus had this interesting conversation with the Roman centurion. The Roman centurion came to Jesus. He had a servant who was sick and he needed healing for his servant. He came to Jesus and told Jesus about the situation. Jesus said, straightway, I'll come heal your servant. But he said to Jesus, he said, I'm not worthy that you come under my roof. Speak the word only, and my servant will be made whole. But he didn't just stop there. He went further, and then he started expanding on certain things that made Jesus say, I've not seen this kind of faith. No, not in Israel. He said, the Roman centurion said to Jesus, said, I am a man under authority, and in authority I have soldiers under me. So I say to this one, go, and he goes. I say to that one, come, and he comes. I say to the other one, do, and he does. He said, speak the word only, and my servant will be made whole. And Jesus said, I have not seen this kind of faith, no, not in Israel. Let's go back to what the centurion said, and let's be able to understand more about the word of our power. He's first of all, before he started speaking about his ability to say to them, go, and they go, to say to one, come, and he comes, and say to the other one, do, and he does. He first spoke about authority, he spoke about power. He said, I am a man under authority. I'm a man under someone's power or someone's authority. And by virtue of that, basically what he was saying was, by virtue of that, he too had come in authority over some. So same way he was under authority, he is in authority over. And by virtue of that authority, by virtue of that power, he is able to say to one, come, and he comes. He is able to say to one, go, and he goes. He is able to say to another, do, and he does. Now this is the thing. It is by virtue of the power invested in him that he is able to speak and people respond. That was what the Roman centurion was saying. By virtue of the fact that I am in authority, by virtue of the fact that I have power, I can say to one, go, and he goes. I can say to one, do, and he does. I can say to another, come, and he comes. So our ability to command demons to go is not just in the word go, it is in the power that we have received. Because anyone can say go, but not everyone can get demons to go. But the one who will say go and demons will respond is the one who has received power. The authority and power that the Roman centurion received could get him to say go to his servants and they will go. He could say come to his servants and they will come. He could say do and they will do. But the authority did not extend to sicknesses. It did not extend to demonic forces. So he recognized he needed one whose authority extended to those things. In fact, Jesus' authority extends to all things. So he was wise to come to Jesus, knowing that his authority extends to things beyond the authority and power that he had received. So he came to Jesus, who had authority to speak to sicknesses, to speak to demons, and they responded to what he had to say. So the Roman centurion had authority and power, but his authority and power did not extend to sicknesses, did not extend to demonic forces. Jesus had authority and power, and his authority and power extended to those things. So when Jesus says go in this case now, sickness will go. But if the Roman centurion with his authority says go, nothing will happen. So you see, it is not just in the word, it is in the power resident in the one speaking the word. Because the Roman centurion with his authority and power could say go and only get servants to move, not sicknesses. But Jesus in his own authority and power could say go and servants will move, demons will move, sickness will move, all things will respond to his go. So you see, it's not primarily about the word spoken, but about the power resident in the one that speaks the word. Two people can say go and get two different results. The Roman centurion could say go and get his servants to go and do whatever he wanted them to do. But he could not say the same word, go, and sickness respond to it, or demonic forces respond to it. But Jesus, on the other hand, by the authority resident in him, and by the authority he was operating in and with, he could say go and move things that the Roman centurion in his own power and authority could not move. This shows us that we have earthly authority, we have kingdom authority, and in the next video I'm going to be talking more about this. Like the video, share the video, send in your questions if you have any. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.